Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be reviewing the Fluval 306 canister filter, which is the filter that you see right here. If you like this video, please make sure that you click the like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. So this canister filter, in my opinion, is one of the best out there. It costs around $200 and is readily available at a lot of pet stores. I'm running one of this 306 for my 20-gallon tanks right now, which is in the cabinet here. You can see the 306 and the smaller one, that is the 206. I know some people say that's a little bit excessive when you're running the 306 and the 206 for just a 20-gallon tank. Well, I like to keep the water clean. So let's take a look inside this filter. To take the top off, you have to press down on both tabs and then unhook on the bottom right here. There's a little hook. Lift the top and you'll see that the propeller for this filter is underneath this tab right here. So that's the propeller and everything kind of just clicks into place. Very neat. The filter is really slick. So in here, in this 306, you have actually 4 sections. So the first section is this red container for your mechanical filtration. It's got 4 spots, 4 sponges, 2 on the back and 2 on the front. So here you would just normally put some floss, stick it into the spots, and there it should filter out a whole bunch of larger gunks in the water to prevent buildup of gunks in the other 3 stages. So here the water would rush from the top down to the bottom, and then from the bottom up, then through this hole and then back into the tank. Right, so this is the first stage. It's the mechanical filtration stage. Then you have 3 other stages. These 3 identical baskets right here, 1, 2, and 3. They're all exactly the same. So really, you can put whatever you want into these baskets. So usually what I do is for the bottom basket, I like that stage to be, again, another mechanical filtration stage. So when you purchase a filter like this, it comes with 2 sponges, 2 of these black sponges, and you would just stuff them into the basket like that, and that acts as a mechanical filtration, taking out really all the finer particles in the water. Also, because these are sponges, you can also grow bacteria colonies in these sponges, all those nitrifying bacteria for taking out ammonia and nitrite. And then you simply just slide the basket into the canister. Then the middle stage is usually for chemical filtration. So a lot of people like to put activated carbon in this middle stage. I used to run activated carbon. It makes the water really, really clear and takes out the smell of a tank. But if you want to, you can also put more floss in the middle stage. Now you don't have to put activated carbon. There's all sorts of chemicals out there that you can put into this stage. And then for the very last stage, it's the same basket, but this one's got a cover. That. So for this one, same thing. This one's typically for biological filtration. This is where you can put some bio beads, such as these, into the basket. Make sure you take out the plastic, of course. Now these beads, they're porous, so they contain a lot of space for nitrifying bacteria to grow. Right? Greater the surface area, more room for the bacteria to grow. So really, 10 to 15 of these in each section of the basket, it's more than enough. But for me, to prevent a buildup of gunk in these bio beads, I like to put a little bit of floss, just one single layer, on the bottom of the basket, and then put the beads on top. So it would look something like this. right? You just cut out the section of the floss, put the beads on top, and that's it, right? So overall, in this entire canister filter, you have 4 stages. You have the mechanical filtration for taking out all the larger particles. On the very bottom, you have another mechanical filtration for taking out the finer particles. The middle stage would be the chemical filtration. And then the very last stage is the biological filtration. Really there, you want to grow all your bacteria here to take out ammonia and nitrite. And let's put the cover back on. And everything just really neatly clicks into place. Top back on. So there are 2 hooks on the side, you just have to line them up like that. Put the hooks in, and then you should hear a click sound. That's 1, and then that's 2. And there you go, that is the Fluval 306 canister filter. And you notice that there are 2 holes up here. Of course, one's going to be the inlet for the water, one's the outlet. And what they look like, this is my spare. So here, this is what they look like. You have water that comes in, water comes out, and you have the middle tab right here that controls the volume, the flow of the water. So a canister filter like this, the 306, can go through, filter through about 300 gallons of water per hour. So for my 20-gallon tanks right here, it would circulate the water about 15 times per hour, right? The entire volume. So this filter is fantastic for 20, really all the way up to 70 gallons of aquarium. The 206 here, it's much smaller, right? But it's more than enough for a 10-gallon and a 20-gallon. And there you go, I'm running 2 of these. Of course, you don't have to run 2 filters. I don't do a whole lot of water change, and I want to keep the water clean, and this really saves a lot of time for me running 2 filters at once. And I have the water going in 2 different directions. And that is my review of the 306 filter. It's around $200. I believe you can also get this on Amazon. And there is a version 307, which is the updated version. Really not much change to it. The inside is essentially the same, just the physical look of it. It's slightly different. And I think it goes for around $300. To me, the 306, it's a much better filter, price-wise. And that is my review. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one, everybody.